I've been coaching for 18 years, since I was 19 years old, and I've been teaching for 9. I prepared to go to college to play basketball, and it was a huge dream of mine growing up, and then, this hit my senior year of high school, and things dramatically changed. I was diagnosed with relapsing remitting multiple sclerosis in 2016, and for me to say those words is a long way because I couldn't say them for a long time. I was undiagnosed or misdiagnosed for 11 years prior to that.
We had been to so many doctors. Her mother had taken her to literally 35 different doctors.
To see your kid in pain and never getting any answers or any treatments, it was heartbreaking at times, but just had to be there for her.
When Kacy had her episode that led to her diagnosis, none of us really expected to have an official diagnosis in that moment, so it was really shocking for us.
She'd been dealing with health issues for a long time, and to have an actual diagnosis and a plan of attack for her disease was certainly something that was a little bit comforting for us.
My phone was actually ringing off the walls that day because everybody knew I was rushed to pen. I wasn't ready to say the words out loud to a lot of people, except I did call my twin sister because we have a special bond that nothing would ever break that.
I was sitting in a pep rally around 2:30 in the afternoon, and I got a phone call from Kacy, and her exact words were, "Kai, it's MS, but I'll be okay."
When I got diagnosed, it was, I'm still gonna win, so I went with watch me win. And then when I got married, it was watch us win.
For me, it didn't change anything. I already knew at that point she was someone I wanted to be with.
He knows my next move before I do. He has dinner ready. He understands what I can and can't do, and it's just like you have to have people that support you and understand what you need without you even sometimes asking. The symptoms change from day to day, so if I have my head managed, then sometimes my stomach acts up, and if I have my stomach managed, sometimes my legs act. Like, there's just never a break. There's always something to manage, and I always say I wish people would understand what they can't see. Because I look perfectly fine, but I'm taking prescription medications, I'm rolling out my muscles, I'm taking hot showers, I'm managing this disease every hour of every day.
It's a daily struggle, but people don't always realize that, so that can be difficult for the patient because they can put on a really good face and look good when many times they're struggling with pain issues.
Multiple sclerosis takes a lot of effort on the patient's part. There's 2 different things. There's a symptom management, which is every day, and then there's a disease progression plan, and that keeps the disease stable. Physical therapy is at the top of my list, stretching every day, and just being with my family and friends and forgetting about it for a little bit. So you have to build a care team, and my care team is my nurse practitioners, my physical therapist, and my occupational therapist, who are some of the best people in my life. They see me at my worst, and they break down my braveness.
So many people have told her to tap the brakes in life, and she refuses.
Coaching has been her saving grace, is what she likes to say and what we all like to say.
9, 4, 5, 6, together.
Being able to still be a part of the game that we love and being in the gym every day with the girls.
I think she brings most, as a coach, is empathy with the players. She's very good with the X's and O's, but the empathy that she brings to players because of the struggles she's had.
The game was taken away from her, so she knows what it's like to have the game taken away, and she tells her players that all the time. It was taken away from me, cherish what you're doing, and they really appreciate that from her.
I mean, even though the disease may impact or prevent or make things more difficult than what it would be for a normal person, I know that's not going to stop her. I know that's going to keep her doing the things that she loves and being the best wife that she can be, and hopefully, a great mother one day.
We've had good news in the fact that her MS hasn't progressed.
Multiple sclerosis will always be a part of my life. It's pushed me, but it's held me back at the same time as well. I think MS therapies have come a really long way. I mean, when I was diagnosed, I'm pretty lucky that there have been a lot of different avenues of treatment plans and options at this point, and I know they're even working on more.
Our hope and our faith is that the medical community will continue to make advancements, and it will continue to retard the progress in her body. But at the end of the day, that's the hand that she's dealt. She grits through everything, and we just hope that advancements are made that will help her moving forward.
So I agreed to do this because I think it's important to share my story and just spread awareness of chronic disease, because there's so many things that people just can't see, but there's so many people that wake up every day and have to put on a brave face and fight through symptoms, that I feel like it's important for other people to understand that not everybody wakes up healthy every day. I can't shoot anymore, I can't run, but I can still influence kids in different ways, and I can still win games. But I always say my biggest win will never be on a court. My biggest win will be, every day tackling this disease.